Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Leslie and I like to post budgeting, lifestyle, and motherhood type of videos here on the Mother Plan. So for today's video, you guys see my planner, so you know already it's going to be all about budgeting. We are going to be doing our August mid-month check-in, even though it's super late. Today is August 22nd. I just have been very busy. My youngest daughter's birthday was on the 15th, and I worked quite a bit this past week with my part-time job and my side hustle as a massage therapist. So I'm sorry if I'm getting this video to you guys a little bit late, but let's just go ahead and jump right into the numbers. Alright, so I kind of pre-filled out my sheet just a little bit, just so we can save some time. So these numbers, if you guys are joining me, I like to do my numbers a month later. So even though we are in August, these numbers are all from July. So I'm going to put the month up here. Also, you will see I like to list every single debt that we started with. We started our debt-free journey back in March. So a lot of these things are paid off, but I like to keep account of all of my minimum payments so I can stay focused and know exactly how much money I should be throwing towards debt at the minimum. Okay, so for the first ones here, D Sports is 0, Home Depot is 0, Renovate is 0, and Care Credit is 0. We paid all of those off in March. Best Buy, Amazon, and Capital One, we paid those off in April. And then PayPal, it took us 2 months to pay those off, and that was in the month of June that we paid the PayPal off. So now let's get to our current numbers. First up is our consolidation loan, and the old balance was $7,423.64. And we paid just the minimum amount, which is $350. Sorry if you guys hear my dog in the background. That means someone's at the door. He always barks when he hears something. Back to what we were talking about. So we paid $350. The new balance is $7,152.38. Y'all, sorry about that. I'm way upstairs. He's barking so loud. I'm way upstairs and he's downstairs with my husband and the kids. Let me see if someone's out here. Okay, so literally it was just a car driving by the house. He is crazy. Sorry for our slight interruption. Okay, so let's get back into these numbers. So we did pay $350 and the new balance is $7,152.38. $7,423.64 minus $7,152.38. That is a difference of $271.26. Next up, we have the credit card bill. So for our starting balance, this one was $11,857.01. We paid $1,000 towards this bill, and then our new balance is $11,069.93. Okay, so the difference is $11,857.01 minus $11,069.93, $787.08. Pretty good. I'm very happy. You guys know we talked about this last update that technically if you're following the Dave Ramsey plan and you're following the debt snowball method, you are supposed to pay your smallest debts first and then work your way up to the bigger ones. However, I just made a slight adjustment just because these are our next two debts that we are paying. I have a fixed rate on the consolidation loan. So it really doesn't fluctuate that much. Pretty much the same amount comes off, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. However, my interest rate for the credit card is way higher. So we just decided that it'll be best for us to go ahead and start paying this bill down before we focus on the loan. Now, I may change my mind in a couple of months or so, but for right now, I want to go ahead and work this amount down, and then we'll see what happens after. I think I'm going to do it probably to the end of the year. We'll see. I just want to definitely work on getting it under 10 grand, which we should do that in the next 2 months or so. And then by the time we get to the end of the year, they should be neck and neck, and then we'll just decide what we want to do as far as paying that off. And I just may, honestly, you guys, I may just keep paying the credit card bill, or I may swap back and forth. You know, it is what it is. You have to kind of adjust things as you see fit and do what works for you. So I want to throw that out there in case someone's wondering, like, why are you paying that one first when technically you're supposed to be paying the loan first? So moving to the next one, we have our car note. So nothing special about this one. Our starting balance is $12,232.90. The amount we paid is our regular payment, which is $238. The new balance is $12,054.91. The difference is we got $12,232.94 minus $12,554.91. That is a difference of $177.99. Next up, we have the truck payment. So you guys know we did do a deferment. So our old balance was $18,554.51. We start back making our payment after 3 months of deferment. So we were paying $460. The new balance is $18,344.03 with a difference of, so 18,554.51 minus 18,344.03. Okay, so we have a difference of $210. And I'm not sure, so I'm thinking after we talked last time, I do think they added some of the interest. I'm not sure, to be honest. I only get the little slip. My husband is the one who deals with the payment, and he has access to the statements and stuff. So I usually just get the slip when he brings it back from paying the payment, and it just shows me the balance. So I can't really break it down, and I just didn't have any time before I was able to do this video to look it up. But I want to say some of the interest did get put back into this loan. I'll let you guys know next time if there is a difference. But for right now, for the purpose of this video, this was the new balance. And I do think they added some of the deferred interest in there. It just doesn't seem like it's that much, so I'm not really sure how they structured it. Once I get these statements and I'm able to look at it, you know, detail, then I'll be able to figure out what happened. But for right now, I'm okay with that. Something did come off, and you guys got to remember this was in deferment, and this was the amount for 3 whole months. So I'm happy some did come down. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the solar panels, and the starting balance was $32,228.13. We've only paid the minimum payment, which is $125. If you're new, this is like a weird structured loan. We only pay $125 on this high amount here, which is $32,000. But I do want to mention, you guys, I have been looking at the balance wrong this whole time. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So the new balance is $32,169.65. I'm gonna let y'all do the math real quick. Now keep in mind, we normally only get a difference of $20, $16, $19. So we're gonna do the math. I'm gonna let y'all see why I was a little bit like, hey, look at that. So 32,228, 13 minus 32,169.65. Look at that, y'all. $58.48. I am super excited. You guys are like, what? You're so lame. But no, for real. I have been looking at the wrong total. So this looks more like it to me. Like, I'm like, okay, I know we're only paying $125, right? So clearly not a lot is gonna come off. But I'm like, dang, $16? Really? $21? $58.48 sounds way better. And let me tell you why. So I usually just go online and pull up the numbers from there. And I was like, you know what? Let me just look at this. I have been looking at the payoff amount and not the current balance, if that makes sense. So y'all know how if you log in and it'll say pay this amount today and you pay off your loan. The way they have it listed on mine, it looks so weird. So for me, I'm thinking this whole time that I've been picking up the current balance number. No, it was the payoff numbers. So this was partially my fault. So what, for March, April, May, and June, I have been putting the payoff amount as the new balance instead of my actual new balance. So y'all know I've been ranting this whole time, which, I mean, still the loan is still not that great, but at least this makes me feel 10 times better that more money was coming off than what I really was calculating. So that's just a little side rambling announcement, like, y'all, it's all right. It's getting a little bit better, right? Okay, so moving along to the student loan. I was laughing. I can't even move on to student loan. I was literally laughing like, wait, it say $58. Like, what just happened? So I had to go and find where you can get the statements. You know how you download the statements? And I honestly, originally that part of it used to always have trouble. I would click on the statement and it'll say loading, and I could never see the actual physical statement because we would do on like the, what do you call it? We would do paperless documents. That's what it is. So every time I would go click on it, it just wouldn't load. It wouldn't load. So I'm like, oh, this is getting on my nerves. This is getting on my nerves. So, but it would still show you your current balance and all that stuff. Well, apparently your girl was looking at the payoff balance and not the current balance. So finally I was able to get the full statement and see that this is the current balance. Now, if I did want to pay it off, depending on, you know, how you make your payment and you pay that month's interest, that number would, of course, go up. But for right now, I'm like, yay. I finally figured out why this balance, it was only moving by $15 to $20 a month. By the way, another note, this is going to change because the 18 months is now done on the solar panels. So that $125 is going to be moved up to $195. And you'll see that moving forward for the month of August. All right, last one before we get into our summary, we have our student loans. The student loans, the starting balance of the student loans was $35,157.30. We have half of these loans in deferment, so we only made a payment of $134. Our new balance is $35,058.73. Let's do our math. So 35,157.3 minus $35,058.73. We have $98.57. Let's go ahead and add up our numbers. So the total for the old balance was $117,453.49. The total amount that we paid towards debt was $2,307. All right, y'all, let's get our new total. $115,849.63. We have a difference of, I'm going to take the old balance minus the new balance and we'll get our difference, which these all should equal the same. $117,453.49 minus $115,849.63. We have a total of $1,603.86. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill out our summary. All right, so y'all know our starting debt total. If you're new, it was a whopping $125,467.41. That was our starting debt total back on March 1st. So for the new balance, we have $115,849.63. We pay a total of $1,603.86 towards our principal balance. And then we're going to see how much money we gave to the banks, aka threw out of the window. So I'm going to take that $2,307, the amount that we paid total towards debt, and we're going to minus the $1,603.86 that came off the principal. We paid a total of $703.14 towards interest. Threw it right down the drain, y'all. Okay, so let's get the amount that we have paid total since starting our debt-free journey. So what I'm going to do is take our starting debt balance and minus our new debt balance, and we'll get the total amount that we have paid so far. We have paid a total of $9,617.78 towards our debt. Very good, you guys. We're almost at 10K. Like, for real. That's pretty good. For, was this 5 months now? March, April, May, June, July. 5 months that we've been aggressively paying off our debt. So for 5 months, we've put almost 10 grand towards our principal balance. I am very, very pleased. The amount of interest so far is, so I need to look on my other sheet for this one. I'm going to go back to the July one. The total interest was $2,238.57 the end of June. So let's add that number to our current one. $2,238.57, and that was our total interest so far. And then we're going to add on that $703.14. So our total amount of interest paid is $2,941.71. Yikes. Good, bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and recap. Y'all, I'm very pleased with these numbers. I'm going to go ahead and transfer our numbers to our debt overview, which is this paper here. I'm going to go ahead and write July while we talk about our numbers. So you know our minimum amount is the same at $2,187. And then the old balance we said was $117,453.49. We paid a total of $2,307. Our new balance is $115. Y'all, I'm being so rude. Let me zoom y'all in. I just looked up like that looked kind of small. Okay, so the new balance was $115,849.63. The difference that we paid, aka the amount that went directly towards the principal, was $1,603.86. And then the total amount of interest is $703.14. Okay, so I'm like I said, I'm very happy with these numbers. Y'all know I always hate to look at this column right here. So this was $703.14. However, our truck was in a 3-month deferment, so I understand exactly why this number was higher. If you look at it, they technically pretty much even out. It's about $550 to $600 or so that we pay towards interest each month. Hopefully that'll start to go down now that we started paying pretty much everything with the exception of the student loans. And they're not collecting any interest, so hopefully this will continue to stabilize, go down, and then also we'll continue to see our new balances go down. So like I was saying, I am pleased with $9,600. That's pretty much where we're at as far as our principal balance going down. And I'm going to continue to try my best to put, over $2,000 each month. And I'm hoping to keep increasing our income. Like I said, I started back doing massage therapy this month. And, well, actually it was the month of July that we're talking about. So I started doing massage therapy for the month of July. And that's been working out pretty good. I still do nursing part-time overnight, so I am doing that. Also, I have the Etsy shop, so I'm trying, y'all, to generate more income without sacrificing so much time away from my kids. So I'm trying to juggle it all. That's why this channel is called The Mother Plan, because I pretty much run our household and we just make it work. And my husband, he works full-time. So we're just going to continue to, chop down these numbers and get this debt paid off. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. As always, if you have questions, leave them down below. And if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will be notified every time I post videos, which is usually weekly. So again, thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.